the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. He's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Back to 60, back to 6, 70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. They smash. 60, 70 Lions. 30.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Ready?
stop with Bijan Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now Penix to throw on second down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Vikings 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Vikings, Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this, and he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Wyatt. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Okay, great.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
60 Vikings, 79 Broncos.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 tight.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Complete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. lefty Penix on first down. Left side in the hands of London. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Robinson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15. They'll come up here first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
That's caught right side. It's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Buckner now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Can I help you?
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting... Back to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle.
I don't know why I played bad on my lunch break.
Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete.
What the
He'll be
fuck,
very
dude?
close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll try to throw it with Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Again, it's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Gonna throw again. Headed left. Fine time. That is caught. Side of the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. Now, oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Brought in by Chris Olave.
I didn't even do that.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll drop to throw. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
90, let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Back to the air one more time. That's deep for Olave. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot.
One underthrown and intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The tight end going in motion to the left. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come 19, come 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18, 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And the
60
Saints,
Maverick, 60.
1st down.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. James Pierce getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
60. Pirates, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 50, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20.
On first down, it's Penix. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hit.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, here is Penix. Moving to his left. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19.
Third and 2, and Penix taking, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Michael Penix, touchdown Falcons. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Falcons keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready, break.
And here's Bijan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
70, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
At the 33-yard line.
60 Maverick, nothing, top below it, 70 Race, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check, 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 check. 79 Broncos. 65 check, 60.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
40, 70, 18, Pioneer, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just past the 30.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
This one complete to Palmer. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And they have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Back deep for Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gainer for the Saints. An even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup for 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Saints first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
19-5.
Back to the air one more time. On the run to the right. Going up top. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Saints are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here's a designed run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Throwing now on third and long. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. He'll drop to throw. That is caught down the field. He's got it. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Eagle. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Tiger. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Set. Liking, 18. Liking, 18. Corner, 70. Mustang, 19. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down, they need 3. They'll give on the ground. He'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will add 1 more onto their big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
I think he's going to get scored.
The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jalen Walker, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. One broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. He'll look to throw. Escaping and he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one.